Before I ask you any questions about what's going on today, I have to caution you, which is just your rights, which is you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later on in court, anything you do say may be given you. What are you here for today?
Physically, I'm just standing here.
Okay. Why here of all places? I know you don't live nearby.
But this is an abortion centre.
Okay, that's why you're stood here. Is you standing here part of the protest?
No, I'm not protesting.
Are you praying?
I might be praying in my head out loud.
So I'll ask you once more, will you voluntarily come with us now to the police station for me to ask you some questions about today and other days where there are allegations that you've broken public spaces protection order?
If I've got a choice, then no.
Okay, well then you're under arrest on suspicion of failing to comply with the Public Spaces Protection Order, which is under the Antisocial Behaviour Crime and Policing Act 2014. Now, I'll caution you again, you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand the caution?
I do, yes.
Your arrest is necessary in order for the prompt and effective investigation into the offence. What that means is so that I can ask you some questions because you want to come in voluntarily, and also to protect vulnerable people, mainly service users in the clinic. Okay, so you'll accompany us now to the police station. You'll get booked in front of the custody sergeant, and then if you want a solicitor, you can have a solicitor on the limb for you. Okay. I don't intend to handcuff you, but obviously my colleague will search you because you're going to get into a police car and make sure you don't have anything that you can harm us or you can use to escape. Okay?
Do you want to go through my pocket?
No, I'll do it. You want me to put the second? I'll start top of water and I'll tell you what to do.
After watching this clip numerous times, I had to wait several hours to calm down before making this video because it really infuriated me. It made me that angry. And because of what happened here, I am convinced now more than ever that Britain is broken. What the hell has happened to our police force? I've said it before and I'll say it again. It needs reform, root and stem. They're recruiting the wrong people. And the cancer that is woke political correctness has just seeped through it to such a degree that it is effectively now the British police are political tools for the left and left-wing extremism at that. I'm not scared to say it because I believe it to be true. And regardless of where you stand on the political spectrum, left or right, this should bother you. This should make you angry because this could happen to you. Except of course if you are a dyed-in-the-wool, red, woke Marxist lefty, then this sort of thing will definitely make you fill up your wank sock. Because it was no doubt some lefty who reported this woman to the police in the first place. You know the sort, they get offended at everything. So anyway, the woman called Isabel Vaughan Spruce, she is the co-CEO of March for Life UK. And it's a anti-abortion, non-violent activist group. She literally just stood there and prayed next to a closed abortion clinic. So as you saw there were three burly policemen arresting her. It took 3 men to arrest a gentle, peaceful woman. I mean, what a waste of time. If you got a burglary, and this is West Midland Police, by the way, then I guarantee you now, if you're the victim of a violent crime, I bet they haven't got the manpower or the person power to come and deal with it. And West Midland Police is indeed woke. Because the Federation Chair, Richard Cook, said in February of this year that too much time was being wasted on debating issues such as critical race theory and white privilege. Surprise, sir-fucking-prise. So she's been charged with breaking a public space protection order. It's the 4th time she was stood there and somebody took offence, obviously. No doubt a dripping wet log of a cunt, lefty. Spaff shake with green and purple hair and a hammer and sickle tattoo on their arse cheeks. I mean, the whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. It really has made me angry. Of all the stories I have talked about on my YouTube channels, this is the one. I couldn't speak afterwards. I really couldn't speak. I was incandescent with anger and I felt offended on her behalf. I felt angry on this woman's behalf. Because this country, is it not a Christian country? Isn't the rule of law here based fundamentally on Christian values? And here is a Christian woman just stood there, doing nothing, being non-violent, threatening nobody, praying quietly in her head, and she loses her freedom for it for a couple of hours. I mean, what a joke. What a complete joke. Now, whoever the MP is for Birmingham, they really should do something or say something, because this can't happen again to anybody. And West Midland Police, they definitely need their arses reformed, because I guarantee you, if Insulate Britain turned up at Birmingham and glued themselves to the roads around Birmingham, they'd be offering them cups of tea and a biscuit. I guarantee it. You know it's true. The religion of getting away with stuff constantly and getting offended at everything, they could turn up en masse and have a massive prayer in the middle of a road somewhere, blocking traffic, stopping people going about their business to work, emergency vehicles, etc. And West Midland Police wouldn't do anything. You know it. You know it's true. But this, a British woman, this quiet, non-violent British woman is an easy target, isn't she? Now, I hope charges are dropped. They should be dropped. She should get an apology from the police, West Midland Police, and they should definitely compensate her in some way. Because to arrest her for this is just stupid. It's an infringement of the woman's rights, and it's yet another embarrassing episode in the history of modern British policing, as far as I'm concerned. What a joke, an infuriating joke. It's like something out of Monty Python. You can imagine Graham Chapman stood there dressed as a woman, and John Cleese turning up as a copper, asking her, "What you doing here then?" And Graham says, "I'm silently praying in my head, officer." And then John Cleese says, "Well, not on my patch," hits her on the head with a truncheon and drags her off to jail. You can imagine it. The whole thing's perverse, it really is. Whatever next. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. I hope this does make you angry. I really do. And infuriated. Because this can't happen again. This was excuse the pun, an abortion of justice. A perversion of the law. Uncalled for and unnecessary. So there we go. Until the next time, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. And Roger Trout.